Howdy, folks. Back with some more. Howdy, folks. Oops. Back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. And hold on a second. I just realized I had an error in my video names. Hold on a second. Okay, I corrected it. I mistakenly had it posted as part 119, which was what I had last time, and didn't change it to 120. So, anyway, new week, new day, well, everything, sort of. And we got the Midsummer Nights event going on with Zenless Zone Zero. Trying my best to get Miyabi, because the game robbed me of Miyabi when I rolled for her literally at the very beginning of it all 5 days ago. Like, I stacked up like 30 or so tapes, used up all of them, and the only S rank I got was freaking Soldier 11. Thanks a lot. Very, very helpful, even though frankly honestly, I think they should lock off the base game S ranks to the star-studded bar, and leave the banner ones just for, well, the banner characters outside of that, because frankly, I got robbed, and I'm still mad about that. And at the rate I'm going, I'm definitely not gonna have enough time and resources to get Yuzuha, which frankly upsets me and depresses me. So I may not even get her. I'm gonna have to wait for her to come back in that case, which honestly sucks. Or hell, maybe I'll get lucky and MiHoYo gives out a character for free like they did Asaba that one time. Wouldn't that be nice? It really, really would be nice, but yeah, I doubt that'll ever happen ever again. In fact, they were basically giving out Pulchra like several times over, and she's not even an S rank. So, yeah, I'm still mad about the handling for stuff like that. I was just getting my dailies out of the way before we get on with it. So, yeah, Midsummer Dreams, a whole...
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Yeah, the Midsummer Dreams stuff, so far, really liking. We basically started it off with, getting, you know, the surfboards, which are basically jet ski rides, basically, in this iteration, and the shooting stuff set up. And it looks like we can do some more stuff. However, do I? I think I'll put off...
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
I think I'm gonna put off any more arcade stuff until after I've done the next phase of everything else with Alice and Yuzuha. So what do you say we do that instead? Hey ladies, how are y'all doing? Jesus Christ, they're gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love them. Where's the frickin' camera? There it is. Jesus freaking Christ, they're perfect. Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven. I like these two. I like these two a lot. Anyway, let's get on with it. Playing shooting games in the ocean with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets? Seriously? I've never heard of anything like that. Yuzuha, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay it on that thick with everyone, do you, milady? I just happen to ride along with Wise and Grace, that's all. But surfing like the biker gangs? Now that sounds like a blast. Would you look at that? We got 2 solid attractions already, so what should we whip up next? As for our next step, I believe I may have something in mind. After all, even in a resort like this, that place does rather stand out. Looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking of it when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you just can't miss this. It's fishing, isn't it? The aquarium. Yep, we're going to be fishing. Deep sea fishing. Deep sea fishing trip. So much for being on the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? Yuzuha, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could fill those tanks with fish again, we'd have another iconic attraction right here. Where are we even going to get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we'd have to spend a whole lot of Denny's, right? But fishing is different. I'm loaded. Just take all of them and trade them in polychromes. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let the visitors really connect with the sea. Not everyone's in the fishing, you know, and besides, leaving the resort's aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. Feels like the disagreement's getting intense, but come to think of it, maybe fishing and the aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. No, they don't. Just do double duty. Catch fish that the aquarium would request, give it to them, and they'll put it in there. Everyone wins. What if we just use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium? That's actually a great idea. The throne quarter has rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite the variety. This would solve the issue of where to get display fish and give those caught at sea a proper home. But do you know how to feed any of them, and which ones require certain needs? That's also a logistical issue. Let's do it then. Catching the fish ourselves and filling the aquarium little by little, that's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. Therese told me her bamboo station by the dock handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about our fishing plans. Hey, Wise, Yuzuha, you two go on ahead. I'd like to stop by the aquarium first and get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for the good news. Leave it to us. Okay, so, yep, they are definitely bringing the fishing back, that's for sure. And of course, the bamboo they get for this is a penguin. Either that or a shark. Hey, Bamboo. So Empy's your name. Therese says you're quite a little captain. Think you could take us out fishing? What's with the little Bamboo and little captain? I'm a veteran boo over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain Empy. Fishing lover, photography enthusiast by day, but I'm out at sea chasing whale sharks by night. I'm roaming around with my trusty camera, bazooka, snapping shots of flowers and leaves. That's just everyday life for me, MP. I can tell you're pretty up in age. Your hobbies are a real senior level stuff. Anyway, so you're Therese's new friends, right? If you're looking to go fishing, I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bamboo, terror of the seas, and one heck of a captain. You really live up to your name, Captain MP, so if any tourists want to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? Tourists? Strangers. They are kind of scary. I'll try my best, so Therese doesn't have to worry about the resort anymore. And the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'm going to bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get a break. You're the best, Captain, so are we good to head out now? Yeah, we can. Just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago, and we don't have any money to fix it. If the resort finally starts making money, we might be able to get it fixed, and then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. As for now, if you're ready, shall we get going? Let's go. Let's go fishing. Gone fishing. And there's multiple spots, of course. Makes sense. Select fishing spot from the map. Island fishing spot. Choose the agent to go out to sea. Learn about fishing with Yuzuha. It shouldn't be any different from how it was at the Port Elpis Championship, right? I mean, it's literally... I mean, what was there to change? Not much of anything, really. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. Boat's steady now, Wise. How about we do a little fishing here and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the gear's already set up here. I'm not great at fishing myself, but I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go. Let's see if I still remember how this works. Ugh, giant dome of death over there. Nice arch and stuff over there. Hold to deplete and the catch's stamina. When a strike accurately appears, press R2 and the button at the right moment to deplete the stamina. The support skill in the bottom right is charged. Press the agent's support skill. Yeah, it's basically the same stuff as before. Nothing's changed.
I'm feeling pumped.
Angelfish. Was that ever in the original Port Elpis fishing challenge, or is this new? I would imagine they added some new ones. Pair type of fish that a single angler is absolutely hate encountering.
Take my bait. I got something. Yay!
Another angelfish.
Let's try again next time.
It doesn't look any different from how it did, unless I'm misremembering and they changed some things. I'd like a boat. I need a boat. If only I lived on a lake. Near a lake. But then again, I probably prefer the ocean sea breeze more than lake breeze. Caught such big fish so quickly, you got some real skill. Oh, those are not big. Those are guppies by comparison to what I caught previously. I was the Ultimate Angler Championship winner, you know. Wait, are you talking about the Elpis Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of the human division. One and only. Oh, it's you. I'm the champion of the Bamboo division. In photography, I studied under Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from the president, Chi Yu, of the Redo Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another championship here. Another champion here. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish or ones you don't want when fishing? Yeah, that happens a lot. Give me all those fish and I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. Angler coins? Those are special tokens made by the Redo Fishing Association just for us fishing-loving Bamboo, and they usually only circulate among us. If we sell fish to the association, they trade us with coins in return. Save up enough commemorative coins and you can get all kinds of good stuff. Better rods, decorations, not a single penny needed. Oh, come on, man. Take my dennies. Stop being stingy with what I can and can't trade. From now on, let's trade in fishing commemorative coins. It may be a way of recognizing you as the ultimate angler, but keep reeling in these rare catches and help make the resort shine. Thanks, MP. No need for thanks, we're both anglers here. Now let's check out your haul. Want to swap for coins? Yes. I love how the game showers you with Denny's, but they don't. But the game is keep. But the developers keep coming up with a litany of reasons as to not use them, and it's very annoying. It's like, am I really going to use all the Denny's? Am I really going to buy everything from the 141 shop? No, not really. Why I can't just use them for literally everything else, from this to polychrome gathering or monochrome purchasing? I have no idea. It's very annoying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of this is fish I don't recognize.
This sea breeze feels so refreshing. I wish every day could be this sunny.
As long as you keep that sunny smile of yours, I believe every day will feel like clear skies.
You sure know how to sweet talk 'em, don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage later?
Oh?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But
Oh, come on.
how should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Want to scoot a bit closer?
Yes.
Wise, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It was for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries. At least a little.
But what about you? I hope you can drop the tough act and give us a real, honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry. Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Wise, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
I feel so honored. Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internet page?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Is that it? Okay. Oh, that was nice. Little, bonding right there. And come on, Yuzuha, give me that, give me that massage, and then I can give you a massage. Don't cock block me like this. Under MP's escort, you return to the resort's reception area with Yuzuha. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Wise? I'm really happy just being here. Feeling the sea breeze with you, Yuzuha. Looks like deep sea fishing's all set to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Oh, right. Alice said she was heading to the aquarium earlier. I wonder how it's going over there. I'm off to the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later, Wise. Yuzuha leaves the reception area, picking up the freshly caught fish that had been left outside, and heads for the aquarium. I thought I saw a shark floating around in there. Yeah, there is a shark. It's a great white. How the hell did you get a great white in here? Aren't they, like, difficult to put in tanks? No. It's a hammerhead. Yeah, it's not a great white. I thought the dorsal fin looked a little too high up. Yeah, it's a hammerhead. Yeah, great whites, you can't, for whatever reason, they cannot be stored in a tank easily, if at all. They just refuse. They just die easy. They just die and refuse to be contained. It's very weird. Too big of an animal of that. Either it's a size thing or something about their swimming habits that causes them to go, well, kaput. Hammerheads, I'm not sure about. Well, great hammerheads anyway. That's what that looks like. I know there's like smaller sized species of hammerheads that I have seen in aquariums, like in SeaWorld and elsewhere. So those can tolerate it. So why is you here? Look, I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? Starting to feel like a proper aquarium. I agree. If we can add a few more fish species, I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you all for your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator for the aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time. But thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Mr. Eeg, why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting the fish we catch at sea into tanks, I believe you and Empy could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction, something nice to have, but not essential. For a struggling resort, it offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I've heard from Mia and Helen that you've rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As a curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. I think you may need a bigger tank to keep that hammerhead happy there, buddy. He's looking a little small sized for this. He's looking a little too big for this small setup. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations in the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged just the way you like it. Ah, okay. Certain fish you catch may be showcased at the aquarium. Angelfish is loving its new home. Select decoration. You can use the money from selling your catches to buy decorations for your aquarium. But I don't have anything, so I can't do much. Archipelago shoot, surfing, fishing, aquarium, and now a music festival in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Wise deserves more of the credit. Without his help, things might not have gone so smoothly. Well, I am the owner of a video store, so yeah, had some practice. You're right. Wise, feel like grabbing some ice cream later? My treat. Now we just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get one for my sister, too. You siblings have such a great bond. Let's go find Belle. She should be wandering around nearby and go kick back together. Uninvited guest? Oh no. Damn, Belle looks good. Sheesh. Does she get more toned? Well, I know Wise definitely has a little bit of abs in him because, well, getting all that exercise instead of being cooped up in the HDD chair all day definitely probably helped. Damn, she looks cute. Wise, you've been working so hard. I've been watching you, Alice, and Yuzuha running around like crazy for the resort from up here to the second floor. I've been watching you, Alice, and Yuzuha running around like crazy for the resort from up here in the second floor cafe. Want ice cream? Your treat should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Sounds like multiple people shouting loudly. Uh-oh. Ah, Suits. Of course. It's always Suits. What's going on? Why is it so noisy all of a sudden? I'll go take a look. I've got a bad feeling about this. Suits. Always gotta ruin the party for everyone. Sorry about this, Wise. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We've got more pressing matters to deal with. What's happened? Only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on. By judging by the scene, it seems someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemaker showed up just as the resort starts doing well. Totally expected. Just like how Yumcha-sin's cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sweetie's been putting in serious work every day to keep those pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Let's go.
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing is simply not possible.
Not possible? I saw it with my own eyes!
Is it just me, or is Wise leaving sand in the, tracks in the sand? I didn't... Okay, I mean, I'm not usually one for obsessing over graphics details where not needed, but, yeah, unexpected. I will, say they kind of outdid themselves. What's going on?
Therese, what's going on?
What's going on out here?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place
Are you sure?
is haunted and we can't even talk about it?
Haunted? What do you mean haunted?
Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death!
Uh-huh.
Whoa, haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out. And on the other side of the window, I saw,
A creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Oh yeah! It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Sure, it wasn't a lenticular poster or anything like that.
Just as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof. Who'd want to stay in a haunted place like this? I want my money back.
Pics or it didn't happen, just saying.
That's right. Y'all should stay away from this haunted place. Hey, management, you hear me? I want my money back.
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Our resort has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
You already know the cameras didn't catch anything?
Oh? We just mentioned checking the security footage, but you already know it didn't catch anything. Bit quick to jump to conclusions, don't you think?
Keep your mouth shut.
Uh-oh, they're up to something.
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out. You're okay with that, right?
Yeah, they're not customers, they're hired goons trying to run the place into the ground.
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
Dear guests, if you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here. And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
The muscular canine Thyron, who had just finished his other part-time job, steps forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. Their bravado immediately fades, leaving them frozen in place. But just as the tension seems to ease, a chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that.
Okay, who the hell are you?
That said, these two guests did report something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis, shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned office at Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
Three Gates, isn't that one of the competing construction companies or whatever it is?
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking about me, shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
You look around and notice visitors' expressions have changed. They're uneasy, unsure what to believe. Who is this Willis guy, and why is he talking like he knows everything about the resort?
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years, maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up.
What did I say?
Now that we're finally getting back on our feet, here you are, pulling the same trick again. Having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
They're not really doing a... they're not really being subtle about it. They're still wearing their suits and ties and earpieces. You ill-intended freak, the resort was never haunted. More like we're being haunted by you.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us?
Yes. Because you drove people away clearly last time, and now here you are doing it again. Once is an accident, twice is a pattern.
Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on.
Is it wrong that I think Damien's a more honest guy than this guy?
I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching.
Uh-oh.
But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
So he's like Sykes the loan shark from Oliver and Company. He's bleeding them for money and intentionally driving their business under so they remain in debt to him. What a weasel.
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register!
Sir? Why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Yes.
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of, so I'll be on my way.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Damn it, you just can't keep your mouth shut, can you?
What do we do now? No one's backing us up anymore.
Wow, so he gave the ploy away. They are intentionally going around sabotaging and stealing and such to make the place into worse shape.
What else? Break through! Move now!
We need to call Zhu Yuan. I think we should. These goons that Willis found are looking guiltier by the second and are starting to lash out. Think it's okay if Alice and I give them a little wake-up call? Go for it, but be safe. So we're gonna go kick ass, are we? We're not just fishing and arcade game playing. And we're doing it in our swimsuits? Oh, yes. Yes, game, I know.
Idiot! The job was simple, but you just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway!
Oh, come on, they got a Metal Gear.
Job you mentioned. Would you mind explaining it to us in more detail?
Switch it up! Surprise!
No way in hell! From now on, you won't get another word out of us.
Yeah, you're gonna pay!
Your weakness has been exposed.
Oh, yeah? Then get ready to cry like a baby. This is gonna stink.
Your opponent is me.
Direct hit! Surprise!
Prepped and ready.
Here to help! Time to split!
Thrust and pierce.
You're gonna pay!
The thugs were quickly taken away by resort security who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by thieves, and they casually went about their day. Throw the bums out. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. I can't believe Trouble managed to follow us all the way out here. Nah, your timing was perfect, Minato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives off sleazy in a suit vibes. He's a manager at Three Gates Corp, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creditor, but for the longest time he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. Honestly, started to believe things are turning around. You must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. As for the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. Well, just about the only thing that has any basis on the probability of quote-unquote ghosts is the giant, you know, ethereal hollow dome that's like miles away. Left side of here, so... But at this point, ethereals are about as common as silverfish. So there's really... It's kind of like expected at this point. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to a resort just when it was beginning to flourish, and from that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through that nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you were here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis's little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, this investment just makes me question whether the Three Gates has any judgment at all. Let him come back a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. The resort's finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans. Yuzuha's right. If these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now. No, but he'll come back with more stuff to attempt, that's for sure. But is this really all he's got? No, he's gonna come back with more. Just you wait. Wise has got a point. Alright, I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way, everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. Vacation started off with such a bang that now with everything finally calming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel, and steady sound of ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put in, Wise. Resort's visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Willis stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and Alice and Yuza's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only going to get better from here. I believe we can do this. Alright, so do we need to review the resort's performance and visitor flow? Current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Let's take a look. Okay. Ah, we got some story stuff, do we? Wind Rider Wavebreaker agent thing. Ah, so Yuzuha and Alice got their own archive stuff here, do they? Oh, those ladies. They can do whatever the if both of these two were real, they could do whatever they fuck they want to me. Fairy auto rog unlock. So basically, it can do auto fishing itself, right? I'll let it fish later. For now, let's,
Anything I can help you with?
okay, talk to Therese. Okay,
Let's go at our own pace.
so talking to him just takes me back to base. I got it.
Get ready. Got one.
Ah, yellow croaker, eh?
Focus. I got something. Yay!
Ah, grouper, eh? And 3 stars at that. Why does he look like he's crying?
Get ready. Got one.
Another one? Hey, it's a clam. I'm just getting a whole bunch of stuff today.
I got something. Yay!
Another grouper. I think they may have simplified the fishing
Get ready.
process.
Got one.
Uh,
Hang in there. Just a little longer.
Okay, that's definitely different. Yeah, they changed some things. A manatee? The heck? That's definitely new. Yeah, they definitely changed the how it works from Port Elpis.
Focus.
I don't remember that circle prompt.
Something. Yay! Got one. Spot on.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, they changed up the formula. It's not as they definitely changed some things from how it was the first time. That bit with the R2 match thing and other things definitely was not there before.
Let's go back and rest.
Just the two of us out here in the sea. Feels real nice. No need to think about school, training, or anything else. I shouldn't have brought it up. Now it's all I can think about is fish or something. I need a distraction. Okay, we tried fishing, the island spot, seaside spot, now for lighthouse.
I'll bring you good luck. Take my bait. I got something.
Uh-oh.
Nice one. You crushed it. This color's gorgeous.
Pearl subspecies, eh?
I'm feeling pumped.
Yeah, they definitely changed up the formula a bit.
Yay! Take my bait. I got something. I'm feeling pumped. Got one.
Uh-oh.
Nice one. Just a little more. Ha! I knew it. It's a rare one.
A stingray. Well, not really. It's an eagle ray. Yeah, so they kind of got the name wrong, but that's what it is.
Take my bait. I got something. Yay!
Another croaker. But a heavier one. Do I want it, or should I hold on to it? a nautilus.
Take my bait! I got something! Yay!
Another pearly. Sell the
I'm feeling pumped!
1 star.
Woohoo!
A blade fish. Nice.
Take my bait! I got something! Yay!
Another one. I think I'll do one more.
I'm feeling pumped!
And if it's nothing new, then I'll head back to the aquarium.
Woohoo!
Another blade fish. Yeah, I think that'll do for now.
Let's try again next time!
Can't believe we freaking caught a manatee. Poor things. Couple blade fish. I'll do these later.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Current limit. Okay, so I can't put anything else that I caught, right? I'm stuck with all these. No, I can't put anything else in here, which is kind of sucks, to be honest. Okay, doesn't look like I could do anything else. Ooh, now I can... Okay, so I can choose where I want to put fish. No, I need multiple if I want to do others. Okay, so I can choose... so on and so forth. Okay, so I can only put in certain fish and animals in there. I can't do literally everything, so... Sorry, manatee. No room for you. Sucks to be you. I don't think there's really any reason to have the auto fish go on at my own pace anyway. Yeah. So I can either do an agent story or I can do another main mission. I'm not sure, honestly. Well, I'm gonna think it over for a bit, and for now I'm gonna go use the little proxies room. Be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. When you gotta go, right? So, what do I want to do? I could either do the next main story bit, or I can do an agent story bit. I wonder. I think I'll do another main one, and then break off into an agent story after that. Morning-wise, how'd you sleep last night? The sound of waves is perfect for falling asleep. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested, making sure every guest feels the relaxation and beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yuzuha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to go check it out. Sounds good. Thanks for telling me. No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival, too.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, let's do the ghost story stuff. Morning-wise, you're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of her. Help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival, after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when you first met. How'd you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. You're pretty energetic for this early hour. How's the festival prep going? Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Minato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into music fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. But there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Timefield, we will make this music festival a success. Shall we call Primal Fear? Of course. Hey, we gotta get some heavy metal in here, don't we? Or Anthem, maybe? Of course, if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop, though, that I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we've still got a lot to prep today. I mean, you could have classical here or there, depending. Sounds like fun. Knew you'd say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up sun. When I'm tired. I'll take it easy when I'm dead. I'm going off to Neptune! Woohoo! Compulsory SpongeBob reference. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down to the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. Already? It was only morning just a second ago. I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Bella and Minato and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Did I just see her ear twitch? Adorable. Adorable. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Okay. Just wanted to make a... Was just checking a message. Female voice from afar. Ah! Ghost! There's a ghost! Oh, come on, man. Looks like there's an emergency. Did someone just say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice Wise, let's go check out what's going on. We're going there for real? Okay, I definitely hear monster sounds. Get up, this place is haunted. We can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about rumors on the internet about this place being haunted. What's happening? Ah! Calm down. This is a real person, not a ghost. You're a real person, right? Yes, Shaggy. Calm down. I'm a real person. This place is haunted. The rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all those paranormal things started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where'd you see this? Reception, shopping area, cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go. We need a check out and go room. Yeah, I hear something roaring out there. They say this place is haunted. Yuzuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presences at this resort. Wise, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really gonna check it out? Let's go. Come on, Alice, put your big...
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Let's head over and check it out.
Come on, Alice, put your big booba bra on. We're going over there and checking it out.
Wait for me!
A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock gazes with you.
What's that?
The ugliest balloon in the
Looks like
face of the earth.
something's happening over there, too!
Wise, Yuzuha, could you please slow down?
Oh, she sounds so adorable. I just want to protect her and hug her. Okay, we had a freaking clown balloon. Okay, what are we... A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. One on the right and one on the left, too. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait the thugs were talking about earlier?
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
Okay, I gotta give props to the English voice actress.
Can we not go any farther, please?
The painting. Okay, I gotta give A+ to the voice actress for Alice because she's doing a fantastic job. That little painting squeal had me laughing. It's a spider. Or something. A tattered doll hangs upside down, head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. Inverted posture combined with its nearly scattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps come from behind. Belle, Minato, Therese, Edgy, whatever his freaking name is, and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
It's a bunch of Halloween props.
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
Unless it's Halloween Horror Nights.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
Especially the frickin' clown balloon. Ugh. You reach out to touch the weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form. Wait, what?
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it?
Good grief, Belle. Those things will kill me. Will kill somebody.
Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Therese also reaches out, trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, their fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests. Unease and panic started to ripple through the crowd. Okay, hologram. I'm making that guess.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
I'm going with my Seto Kaiba pants right now. It's a hologram.
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Minato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Iji. Okay, so that's how you say his name. Got it.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
Uh-oh. You realize Alice isn't following you, and after seeing these eerie objects, her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no, Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head on. She's passed out standing up.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part.
I would have just gone with blowing her ears, but okay.
This balloon! This painting! And this plushie!
Again, props to the voice actress.
There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you.
I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetrical!
That is what she's freaked out about. You know what? I can't be mad at that. And you know what? The voice acting is just too good. that last bit. Asymmetric hell. Oh man, I love this character already. I mean, I already did, but now I love her even more. I want a spin-off game starring these two. That's what you're freaking out about?
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
I mean, she has a red eye and an orange eye. I would think she's used to some for asymmetrical stuff by now, but okay.
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Wise! Belle! Yuzuha! Please, just get rid of them!
I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find they have vanished without a trace, as if they were never there at all.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Either there is actual spooky stuff happening, or it's a very, very elaborate prank with holograms.
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts!
Roasts!
It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
This isn't a regular haunting.
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me?
Yes.
Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
We're getting a real triple Z right there. Minus Y's, of course. Belle, would you keep her company tonight?
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Any Belle and Alice and Yuzuha cultured artwork or video on Route 34 lately? I hope so.
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Wise does not like scary movies. So this is not doing good for him either. So I'm guessing we should add Alice to the waifu list in that case, because they both have a shared fear of supernatural stuff. Had a whole night of nightmares. The arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. Okay, EG is his name. EG seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walked away. Good morning, Mr. Wise. You look exhausted. Who are those tourists just now? About that, stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. I'm telling you, man. Hologram. Morning, Wise. Looks like things are getting messy. You need to check out the situation at reception. Go ahead. After that, I'll get the others. We need to have an emergency meeting. Dear guests, please remain calm. Resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. It just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush or we'll expose you as frauds over the internet. Cancel culture. I've received everyone's request regarding the refunds. I'll process your request one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. Yeah, how much you want to bet it's Willis stirring up trouble? Like the friggin' loan shark that he is. You can see tears welling up in Teresa's eyes while observing the reception area. Someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Belle, Yuzuha, and Alice staying behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on.
By the way,
If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
By the way, I just realized that Yuzuha has a rubber ducky head hanging off the right side of the scuba gear attachment of her bathing suit.
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Alice is going through it. I might just use my saved up exchange materials to get Miyabi and... Yeah... I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, and I did. I saved up like 30 tapes to get Miyabi, literally on the first day she reappeared, and instead, I got Soldier 11. Yeah. I was not happy about that, and I'm still fuming over that.
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends...
aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
As long as the resort keeps attracting more people, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long.
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not! Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
Sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha is checking in with Mia, go see what they found, or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows the resort best. Seeing those negative reviews about the haunted resort on internet really hurts, but there's nothing we can do about it. Never thought we'd actually be part of one of those strange tales. It all feels like some sort of dream. Don't worry, we're gonna find out what's really hiding behind all these ghost stories. So we need to hear a bit from you and the others about the resort and all. Alright, I lived in the blocks near the resort since I was a kid, so I think I'd be able to shed some light on this. Mia should know about what's going on in the resort, but to what extent? What's the deal with those ghost stories that are going around? That was 5 years ago, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. When Fantasy Resort announced its grand opening, it drew in tons of tourists. My family and I were no different. At first, there wasn't really any issue, but suddenly a bunch of people started claiming they'd seen ghosts and their stories all matched up. They were adamant about what they'd seen and made a huge deal of it. I was there when it happened, and they got into a massive argument with EG and the others. Do they have evidence? Nope, they couldn't even produce a single photo to prove what they saw, but public opinion is just weird like that. At first, only a few people in the crowd supported the troublemakers, but eventually evolved into where most tourists were backing them up. Where the place was really haunted that day didn't matter anymore from that moment on, because the rumors of Fantasy Resort being haunted, quote-unquote, spread like wildfire. What happened after that? Well, I'm sure you all know. For us residents living nearby who knew the ins and outs of the incident, was clearly someone pulling strings behind the scenes, but there's no evidence pointing to Willis. Therese and the others probably can't do anything about it either. It's really messed up for the resort to face such a disaster right after opening, but why was it targeted in the first place? I checked last night. Three Gates Corp doesn't have any business dealings related to resorts. If Willis was behind the sightings 5 years ago and now, he must have done it for a reason, right? I'm not sure, but I bet there must be some profit in it, right? Though an 11-year-old small resort would seem pretty insignificant to Three Gates. It's been around for 11 years? Didn't anyone tell you? The resort was built 11 years ago. I was still little then, but I remember it clearly. There was this new resort near our home. It just didn't open until 5 years ago for some reason. And even the name wasn't originally Fantasy. 11 years ago, there wasn't an official sign-up yet. I heard from workers around here that they were planning to call it Midsummer Resort. Midsummer. That name rings a bell. I see. It looks like this resort isn't as simple as it appears. Mia, you've given us some really useful info. Let's go straight to Therese and ask about what's next. My answer was helpful? Great. Please, you have to get to the bottom of the haunting thing. Seeing all those nasty comments on the internet first thing in the morning totally ruined my mood. If you're feeling tired and need a break, how about hopping on a boat for archipelago on the island? You have to play the summer event, but laying it off for a long time. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and get out of the way. Let's humor Mia.
Let's ace this state. Reload time. Not over yet. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! All topped up. Back in business. Good chance to rack up points. Reload time. Gotta reload. Continue. Reload time. Back in business. Perfect. Come on. Praise me.
A bit sloppy, but interesting. Okay, so that was the long shot, right? Or whatever it was. Charged ammo. Okay.
this stage. Good chance to rack up points.
Like a Ghostbuster beam.
Gotta reload. Not over yet. Don't you run. Perfect. Come on, praise me.
Okay. I'll do the other two later. I see, so that's what happened last night. No wonder there were so many guests making a fuss about checking out earlier this morning. Right, that's why I need to gather useful intel from you all and see if we can dig any useful leads. Sure, of course, though I just happen to be working here part-time, so I don't know how much about the resort's history. I don't know much about the resort's history. Not sure how useful my info is to you. Helen doesn't know much about the resort, but what if I ask her about Three Gates Corp instead? What do you know about Three Gates? To be honest, I don't really know much about Three Gates. Well, wait, there's actually is something, and it involves the Willis guy, too. I'm a pro surfer with the Janus Quarter surf team. We were trying to get a sponsorship deal with Three Gates, and everything was going great. We'd even met with one of their marketing suits. But during the last negotiation, Willis tailed the negotiator from their marketing team and straight up shut down the talks. Talk about disrespect. He's just a development manager in the military division. Who does he think he is to meddle with the entertainment division negotiations? But he was so overbearing that the lower-ranked negotiators had no choice but to back off. He's got an overinflated ego. He just thinks he's better than everyone else in the room, no matter whether it's us or his own colleagues. He always goes off these monologues, going on and on about his glittering achievements. So he's basically a middleman with an overinflated ego who thinks he's hot shit, basically. And he's going around making things worse for everyone. Did he give any reason for calling off negotiations? I'm under no obligation to explain anything to you people. Under my leadership, it won't be long before Three Gates' influence reaches new heights. We won't need to discuss any sponsorships. To quote him, word for word. Has he said anything like this before? It's a bit vague, but it sounds like he's pretty confident about doing something big. I've got friends in other circles, so I asked around. Turns out he shut down several deals back to back, plus his need for attention has left quite an impression on everyone who's met him. I know his promotion history pretty much off my heart now. Sabotaging sponsorship deals, eh? I get the picture. Thanks, no worries. I've seen you all checking things out around here. Hope this info helps. And hey, if your brain gets all jammed up, catch some waves with me. Nothing clears the mind like good surf, trust me. Let's do some more surfing. Let's unlock this one. See if I still remember how to do this. Oh, that little poopy tail, I love it. Certainly, and the fact that it's a little cone instead of a puff ball makes it better.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
Some repetitious dialogue, but overall pretty fun. Newly obtained, the Midsummer Breeze. Okay, so that's what I got at the moment. Oh, it's raining all of a sudden.
Take a deep breath. Let's go. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. Let's make some waves. I did it!
Sweet. Do I want to do the hard ones just yet, or do I want to put them off until later? Hmm. Okay, I think they misspelled one. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? Why? Okay, I only ended up restarting the dialogue instead. You know what? I'll do it later. Do it later. Oh, I've already finished the Blazing Wave stuff? Are you kidding me? Well, not completely. I still have that little thing on the right, but still. Mr. Wise, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertaining meant discounts, but if you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Wise came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort to get closer to the truth behind the haunting. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis. That guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't ever recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Yeah, help. And by help, he mean, I'll give you a loan you'll never repay because I'll keep fucking with you, so that way I can keep messing with you and then drive you out of business for my own ego. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. In my view, it's not enough. Fire his ass and blacklist him from ever working in any high-paying industry ever again. Not even fit to work as a manager for a Taco Bell, as far as I'm concerned. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. And that money only belonged to the resort's struggles, and that money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest. I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. Interest, one of the biggest scams to ever exist in any economy. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kaminosuke, but we didn't spot anything suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. Gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. Mosquito landed on something that was not in sight. Sounds to me like there is some optical illusion going on. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect Resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Wise, there is something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people until now. Miss about this. E.g., no need to keep hiding it anymore. Wise, Alice, and Yuzo have done so much for us, we shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Okay, Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. The same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corp. in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Incorporated was my father, as well as E.G.'s boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer's assets. So what, is it like the ghost of Midsummer's boss or something? Teresa's dad? Oh god, poor guy. So Midsummer basically had the misfortune of suffering the worst damage out of that Hollow Zero incident, and it's basically a shadow of their old selves. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation, but unfortunately his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. That is just horrible timing. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely, and Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff tending to Midsummer's remaining assets to look after the young miss. So, Teresa's in a very similar situation as Alice, being left with the bones of her father's company and trying to manage what's left of it. Mind you, Teresa's in an even worse spot than Alice, but still very similar circumstance. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened the resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to the company would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. Excuse me. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. Ugh, I was having a grammar break right there. Sheesh. Got a bunch of clues, but the truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand. I'm sorry. If I came across any other clues, I'd be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. So I didn't necessarily need to talk to Helen and Mia, but
Cruise
I'm glad I
between
did.
islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
You know what? Why not just go ahead and do these? At least 1 ammo required. Charged, standard, or scatter. I'll go with this.
Let's ace this stage! Ha-ha! 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 Reload time! Continue! Don't you run! Back in business! All tapped up! Ooh! Not over yet! Gotta reload! Continue! Don't you run! Lucky me!
That went very well, I will say. This game got me going to pity for Miyabi. 17. Ugh. I didn't even get any pity. I got the Soldier 11 and it just reset the amount back to 80. I didn't even get that. I didn't even get the allowed to keep going. Assuming that's how it works.
Locked and loaded!
Okay.
Cruise between islands and shoot away.
Okay, might as well go do the other two for
Think you can
the
beat my surf?
surfing while you're at it. Doing this game on mobile is hell. Yeah, that is why I avoid playing on iPhone. I can't do it. Unless I have controllers, I refuse to touch it.
Higher than the waves.
That's why I haven't touched VK. I want a better device in order to play that the proper gamer way. No touchscreen motion controls, just old-fashioned triggers and buttons.
No limits.
Ugh. Boy, wouldn't I love for Nikkei to get a proper console release.
Dance with the tides. Let's make some waves.
Come on.
Kiss me back.
Ugh. Almost crossed the skin on my nose, Double D. Yeah, I've been pretty adamant about when it comes to games like this being at least on console or on a device that has controllers, because I can't do touchscreens. I refuse. I don't like touchscreens and I don't like motion controls. Just give me old-fashioned control pad with buttons and triggers and I am good. It's like I can't see myself playing Nikkei with the touchscreen. I just can't. In this game, with the Devil May Cry gameplay and everything else attached to it, yeah, good luck trying to get me to play it on a mobile device with touchscreens. I refuse. I think I made a good choice with the Spectre board because now I can't get slowed down by any of the barriers. It's like a built-in cheat code.
My speed knows no limits.
Other than the stars, of course.
I'll tame the waves. Dance with the tides. Give me 5.
Nice. Nikkei is the Gooner final boss, but it's fun. Honestly, Nikkei, from what I've seen, it's not so much Gears of War so much as it's Time Crisis with waifus. Playing the DLC for Stellar Blade, which is the closest to it that I've played, that's basically what it is. Yeah, it looks like a Gears of War clone because of the whole over-the-shoulder aiming, but functionally it plays more like Time Crisis. And frankly, the fan service, the character designs, oh, extra delicious cultured spice that I appreciate. I just do not want to play it on a cell phone. I refuse. It's why I haven't played it for all the time it's been out, as much as I would like to. Frankly, I'm gonna need either an iPad or a control or some kind of or something. Can it play on Chromebook? I don't know if it can play on Chromebook. I haven't attempted it yet. And even if I can, well, I need a mouse to do the aiming. Because the touchpad, well, that probably would be very unreliable in and of itself. Nikkei has an auto attack button for mobile. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I picked the blackboard because with all those barriers that are in the way, had I gone with the Midsummer, it would.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
It's like,
Hope
honestly,
you have a wonderful holiday with us.
the Spectre board is like the most broken one in the game. It's a built-in cheat code that just goes through everything. You don't even need to use anything else. At least, not yet, anyway. Well, there really wasn't much reason to do it other than to get the visitor gauge up, because I didn't get anything else from that. I had to do it. Had to do it. Oh, there's more to it than I thought. Also an auto-aim thing. Yeah, it makes sense that there would be. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to do it myself. What's the fun in letting the game play itself when it's more fun to do it, you know, like a video game? Anyway, that's just me being obsessive, compulsive, and pedantic. There was more to it to that than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. In what Eggy said, and what MP said, and what Therese said. There's quite a bit of info there, but keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yusa. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure it out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time to think on it, Wise. We got a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe about Willis being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? it would mean that he would get their assets and add them into either his pocketbook or the company itself. Or into the company itself, and they would give him a raise and a higher position, because they did mention he was stuck in the same mid-level manager position for the last 5 years. So it could be both. Get all of Midsummer's assets, give them to his bosses at 3 Gate, and his bosses at 3 Gate give him a higher position that he so desperately wants. And so he can fillet his ego even more than he already does. And to get Teresa to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted. Then played the nice guy to get close. The nice guy act to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. If we could just figure out how they pulled off those ghostly tricks. Ah, Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? Ah! Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? Who wouldn't want to grab that cute little tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Don't stress Alice out too much. Wise is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go, enjoy the sea breeze, and clear your heads. Ask MP. What was that I did? Blazing Waves. Sea Sniper God. Recover all the extra information. It's haunted. Stay away from the resort. Word is they're planning a beach festival resort. Poor Salumex's CEO got the boot. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bang-boo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we can sail out further and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Fairy said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head out towards waters farther from the resort. Ooh. This is a pretty nice vessel compared to the dinghy we had before. I mean, it was still a comfortable dinghy, but a dinghy nonetheless.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake.
Huh.
Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me?
Symmetrical dolphins. What?
It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Is she gonna kiss him? After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, she returned to the resort. They totally did it, didn't they? They did it. They totally did it. And if someone says they didn't, I'm going to say, no, let me dream. I will go on Rule 34 to verify it myself if I have to. What's wrong, Alice?
It looks like something's happening again.
Would not surprise
Alice,
me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Wise, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
It's the freaking blobfish. Oh, God. Wise, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing, normally the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. Ghost in broad daylight, now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. Luffy says they totally did. I'm sure they did. They better have. I mean, and if they did, that would make Alice be the first girl that Wise has probably done it with. Unless there was apparently one point, unless there was a one where I'm forgetting about. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? Well, it does make sense to be with him and Alice because they're roughly within the similar age range. I would think Miyabi would probably definitely a little on the older side. At least I think she'd be. Unless they're maybe off by 1 or 2 years. Don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? He did it with Vivian. I would not doubt if he did. I don't remember where in the game he probably would have, because it's been a while. But knowing how much she worships the guy, I could definitely see it happening. Not to mention the whole scene with the whole, what I would refer to as the saving your dark soul with light scene, where, you know, Wise's implants revived Vivian from almost dying from the ethereal poisoning. Yeah, they totally did it after that. Guarantee it. I see a mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. What on earth is Alice thinking? Mosquitoes are such a pain, especially when you're trying to sunbathe. Step up the pest control game. I swear that mosquitoes are not are some kind of monster from another dimension with Lovecraftian hell beasts. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, so it wasn't a spider, it was just a zombie sack boy right here that was hanging back at the restaurant patio. Oh, look at that. We got the freaking clown balloon too, just hovering there. Suspiciously, with nothing attached to it. Wait, that's 2 out of 3. Where's the picture with the lady on it? Must not be here, I guess. Okay, Alice. What'd you find? Other than the obvious. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here, something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What, like invisible wires or something? What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object. Like a nervous but determined little rabbit, she paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. Aw, I wanted to see it. The one time I need a cutscene to happen, I'm denied it. Ugh. You're just about to jump in and out and help. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Row, row, right the power. A projector or light looking thing. It's totally a hologram, isn't it? Found it. This is it. This is...
Alice! This is... Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing.
Yeah. Once again, I'm fucking right. I called it yet again. That's like the 30th time this entire playthrough where I've guessed correctly, and I'm freaking right. I called it like Seto Kaiba earlier. you know, I have the chair to do it, but I'm on my bed, and there's literally no room for me to do it. So just imagine me spinning on my chair with both hands, throwing the bird and going like Razor Fist. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. You called it. Indeed, I did. Razor Fist chair spin. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Oh, man. The one time I wish I had a camera to, like Asmongold, to go along with this, and I don't. It's just my voice. They're just illusions projected by this thing.
For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
How could it stay invisible?
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
It's Grace's drone.
I got it. The drone's Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
So, Willis and his thugs swiped one of the drones, or some of the drones, and started fiddling with them, eh?
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
Holographic cloaking, for hologram projection or cloaking field of some kind?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog. And the moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes. I would have given her 2 seconds flat, but okay.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
You know, the fact that Grace is here, but she's not wearing a bathing suit to show off more of those ballistics is a bit of a crime on the Geneva suggestion. Suggestive, indeed. Grace takes the projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon?
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
What if it's not turning invisible like poof? Like, no, it's blending in very well.
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But...
But...
the problem is, it's not stable.
Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact. Any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
So basically a weaker diet version of the Predator's cloaking field.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
The ghost shows its true colors, so it really is Willis.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
Yes.
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
I didn't realize it until I just remembered. Grace was one of the, like a lot of the other starting characters, had her voice actress replaced due to the SAG-AFTRA strike, which completely backfired on them. And the voice actress, the new voice actress for Grace, assuming it is the new voice actress, pretty bang up job. I honestly thought it was the same voice actress for a spell there. Nice consistency. I think the same can mostly be said for Lycon too. Not so much for Kaleda though. The voice actress for her is way different from how it was originally. To the point that it really caught me off guard as to whether or not I liked it or not. And I've kind of gotten used to it.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you! Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Of course.
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
Science! You hand the phone to Alice and she and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over Minato and leads you both to another haunted object. Ooh. The balloon, huh? Zombie Sackboy's not hiding there and is not hanging there anymore, so all set. Use your phone back, Wise. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. There it is. Right there. Blend it in. The camera screen reveals an outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. So it can detect invisible objects? How does it even work? Like Grace mentioned before, chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modify the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There's quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuzuha, Minato, can you roughly pinpoint locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Wise will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Smells like the projector. Up close, the scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. There it is. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it looks like their little tricks end here. I love how we're on a beach and he's wearing a big heavy trench coat and cargo pants.
A one-of-a-kind, brand new experience.
I can faintly hear something like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check with the camera just in case? Yes. Ah, look at that. Standing right there. Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
If I were them, I'd put a projector right here. Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Right under the desk counter, right there. Almost didn't see it for a moment. I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. So the mosquito that landed and sat and looked like it was hovering on thin air was sitting on one of the cameras the whole time. Makes sense. By the way, Wise, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? Yuzuha, I took several photos already. I'm way ahead of you. And they're a lot cleaner looking than that foggy mess. After gathering all the projectors hidden around the resort, you gather Therese, EG, and MP, and looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
What a cruel joke that Willis pulled. Stone him!
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears.
Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
And if not them, then Willis trying to make himself more popular than he has any right to be. Undeservingly so. That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he just completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere.
Yeah, we did fight off a whole bunch of them, and he brought a Metal Gear 2 as further insult to injury.
After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to the public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act.
Damn.
Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
So we're gonna have to change the cameras, right?
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to Three Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them? We need to catch them in the act.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Okay.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Okay. So what's on the list of stuff to do? Several things. Well, what do you say we go ahead and finish this little Scooby-Doo episode, shall we? Wise, everyone's ready. All we gotta do is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. I'm ready, I'm ready. Observe. Yep, there they are. Observe the gang from the shadows. The evening swan is in position. Hiding in a spot where few could think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. They sent regular run-of-the-mill street thugs, probably to avoid accountability. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot. One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Protectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever. No time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here, too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. Yep, send a couple of street thugs so he can have plausible deniability. Not that it's gonna save them. So, should we strike now, pop up from behind them out of nowhere, or catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take him down. Get him! You show up, ready for battle, right in front of the thugs, and panic flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time, they got their helmets on and weapons drawn, and the fight is on. Oh god. We gotta protect the civvies. Get down! Oh, the jiggies.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
Need my help, Yukaha? So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? Solid hit! Score one for me!
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either!
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later. 2 minutes gunpowder, a chance to score. Keep it up. How about this? Summer memories will give me strength. That stings. We are trying to deal with you individually. Apologies. Switch it up.
Move it!
Defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
The skins are so good. You're telling me. So good indeed.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Oh, the asymmetry. She totally is high-functioning autistic.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings? How awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corporation, honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this straight. You better think this through. Capiche?
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Hey, listen. We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
Are you sure?
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
I mean, I have more than enough Denny's.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Minato takes away the restrained thugs and returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
Hello? I've got like 1 million Denny's. Take mine. I have nothing to use them on.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
No, but Willis is still out there, and he's likely going to cause trouble again.
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
At least the festival won't be affected.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over internet. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular. I mean, that's Reddit for you.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place. Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
I mean, it's kind of true. Some people have it, as much as they may tonight, have some innate desire to witness the supernatural as much as it spooks and scares us.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
I'm literally running around in the fight right now with Alice's skin. Enjoy. I can't wait till it becomes available. I still need to get the other skins for the other characters.
No. Let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MP, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Okay, Therese.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal. And we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Bella and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
There's always next summer. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the festival ready. Big day's almost here. We still got a mountain of details to sort out. First things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through tomorrow. Looks like we can finally get some good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. I need to get better sleep myself. Wise, you better get some sleep too. No sleeping in tomorrow morning, okay? You all get some rest too, and enjoy the sound of the waves. Ah, no polychromes. Mermaid Dream. Wait a minute, let me read all that again. Well, this is a good break in the in the middle of the story to do other stuff, I would say. So yeah, look at that. Wind Rider and Mermaid Dream. So we could Midsummer's Fantasy Festival is next, followed by the Midsummer Secret. So we could either do that, all of that, or we could go ahead, or we could divert and do Alice and Yuzuha's stories. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Shark Point fishing spot, eh? Okay, it looks like they added they show a little Okay, so they have a little meter there showing what we got available. Okay, well, I have an idea as to what to do later. Oh, Jesus Christ, these two are so gorgeous. Okay, well, I can either just go right straight into the music festival, or I can do the agent stories beforehand. I don't know, honestly. I mean, I could just do the main story stuff first and then do the agents. Or I could do the agents and then finish the main story. I don't know. I'll think about it. Well, I'm gonna... Looks like your prediction for Astra might be coming true. Well, it ain't over until the hot Asian lady sings, that's for sure. So we will see. Although it would not surprise me, and it would make sense because one, we're directly connected with Astra and Evelyn, so they always seem more than willing to come and help us to finish the dates for Astra and Evelyn. I never got around to it. Among other characters I haven't finished doing their dates with yet. So, anyway, I think this is a good enough place to to stop a gap before continuing on with the rest of the Midsummer event storyline. If I'm able to come back tonight and do more, yay. If not, then tomorrow morning or early afternoon, whichever. So keep ear to the ground and see what happens. For now, I think this is a good enough place to stop and take a break. I'm gonna go see if I can get some in real life stuff done, and if anything, if I'm able to make for another stream immediately after this one, great. If not, tomorrow then. So, yep, we solved our little ghost problem, but we still have a rat named Willis to worry about all the same. So, yeah, I'm liking the storyline. The characters are fun. Alice and Yuzuha are definitely two of the best in the whole game, at least in terms of character interaction. And Season 2 has definitely been hitting it out of the ballpark in that regard. So, I'm gonna W stream indeed, thank you. So I'm gonna end it off right here, and when I come back, I will hopefully have made up my mind as to whether I want to go fully into the musical festival stuff or sidetrack and do the agent stories. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Anyway, that's it for part 120. Be back later with 121, and by extension, Midsummer Part 3, and whichever it'll be.